Hello, and we are going to be putting our SpinPerfect 16-ounce ICON spinning wheel together so we can get started. In my unboxing video, I forgot to show that this is the head attachment hardware, so that will also be included in your order. So we're going to start by putting the head on the base. It's very simple. You take your head attachment hardware and screw it into the head attachment point. I screw it in pretty tight, but I don't really crank it down. It's secure. And now I'm going to put on the band for the tension fan. I'm going to start with it on the center. So this tension system is very delicate, and most people, I'll walk through how to find your correct tension using just the fan system and not needing the knob. So when you first start spinning with your ICON, you want to back the knob completely out to make sure that there isn't any tension on the tension block. Start here, work your way up the tension here, and if you need more tension, then start using the tension block. This tension fan system is engineered for fine spinning. A lot of people who have used Spinolution wheels found that this tension knob often created too much tension for fine spinning, and they would cross-lace their flyers, which is fine. Many other spinners on many different wheel brands do this, but Mike engineered this tension fan in order to solve that problem. So our tension fan is set up. Now we're going to put on our bobbin. And in my previous video, I showed you how to put this together, but I'll show you how to take it apart and how to put it back together again, just in case. So these are all flat packed 3D printed carbon fiber. You'll see with your bobbin there's one that has a larger hole and one that has a smaller one. This is the back one. And so what you'll do is you'll take your bobbin shaft, drop it down through the back, line up the grooves, and then till it's hand tight. You don't need to really crank it down because you don't want to damage. There we go. I kind of like crank it down until it squeaks. So this is the back. This is magnetized just like Spinolution, and the magnet's back here. And you want to push it back until it clicks into place. The SpinPerfect ICON is also compatible with Spinolution bobbins of the same size. So this is a 16-ounce model. These are 16-ounce bobbins. They will work together. Okay, now we'll put the orifice bar on. So you can see my flyers upside down. Now it's right side up with the pegs facing upward. The orifice bar has the hook going down. You can also see there's some key notches on this magnetic bar. These are flat on the top, which will line up with those notches. There, and you want it to click into place where you center it on the rod, and these should all click into place. Now we'll plug in the power. This is where the foot switch goes, and the power is right here. there should be a light on the back of the box for the power that lights up. And you can see, make sure that your speed knob is turned all the way down, and you can make sure it's, oh, you know what? I haven't put the dry band on yet. After the power is plugged in, we'll put the dry band on the whirl. There's only one whirl on the back of the flyer head, and there are 3 whirls down here by the motor. I prefer the one that seems most in alignment on my wheel is the one that is the second to biggest. I could also do the smaller ones without a problem to get a little bit more of a faster speed if I wanted to go super, super fast. But I'm not going to put it on that big one because if my band ends up stretching, I want it to be able to still be useful on that big one later. So I'm going to put it on the second to largest because with a 16-ounce flyer, I'm mostly spinning bulky. I'm not going to go super, super fine. So if you had a 4-ounce, I would do one of the smaller ones. 8-ounce, depending on what you're spinning, one of the 3 smaller ones. If you had the 32 or the 64-ounce, I would do one of the 2 middle ones. Save that big one to use if your band stretches out. Now that our dry band is on, I can see that my power indicator light is on down here. I don't know if you can see that. It kind of glows red. There is a red light right here. Make sure I'm not touching anything and turn. I have the switch set to spin. I can turn the dial knob. And this is how quiet it is. So I can put a leader thread on this and get started. And I'll start spinning in my next video. So thank you for watching and happy spinning.